What's going on, guys? So, it's another day. I've been tired. It's way later in the day than I normally get started on things. It was rainy earlier. I'm just tired. And I got this box in on Monday, actually. Monday? Yes, I got it on Monday. I was going to save it for an In the Kitchen video, but I'm kind of too impatient for that. So, fuck. I have a box here from good old Nate Simmons. Technically, this is from Nate's Toy Store. My first actual order from the Nate, as it were. Yeah, it is a RYO box. That's okay. I can live with that. So, I will link down below Nate's store. Hopefully you guys can get stuff from him. Now, I thought there would be two things in this because he had two things for me. But I'm only seeing one. So this is something I knew I had to have. Yeah, I'm going to have to hit him up because he only sent the one thing, not the other. As soon as I saw the pre-orders for this, I knew I had to have it. As this was something from my late childhood, early teenhood. It's wrapped in nice paper here. Also, it's my first figure from this company, which is Sentinel. He's been around for a while. I've just never gotten anything from them. And Nate had a really good pricing on it. Otherwise, I was going to get it from BBTS. Oh man, look at that. Oh, that's the box art. I thought it was some wonkiness happening. Some stuff moving around in there, but it is RYO of the WILDFIRE, Ronin Warriors. Now this is a, like I had the old figures back in the day. This is definitely not that, but you can take his armor off, things like that. Hold on, let me turn off autofocus. Alright. So you can take off the armor, you can do all kinds of cool shit. So this is awesome. It's not open, is it? No, not open. It's weird. Okay, so it's from 1000 Toys, technically speaking. Chodan Kado Run RYO of the WILDFIRE. Either way, so it comes with the armor, his weapons, I think hands and stuff. I think I'll do an out-the-box video for this real quick. Or maybe I'll consider this the out-the-box video. So, technically this is an out-the-box video now. I'm not going to do this as a vlog. This will be an out-the-box. So, I need to hit up Nate and see why he didn't send me the Mandalorian that I've been was waiting on. So, let's just go ahead and get this open. I'm impatient, okay? I knew this really cool thing is sitting there. Licensed by Sunrise. Nice. So like I said, I had the ones back in the day where you could armor them up and they had like spring-loaded joints, which is really freaking weird. Oh, damn it. Okay, I got a phone call. So, back to this. I was almost tempted to just keep going. So, the box is weird, like the way it's constructed. So, the top and bottom both open, and this side... Oh, the glue has just come undone. That's all it is. Okay, so... let's pull them out and see what's going on here. I think there might be some die casts involved. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's funny. It's roughly the same size as the old figures. I really thought it was going to be bigger than this. That's pretty neat. Let me set them down here. Stay. I'm trying to get the instructions out here. So there's this. I feel like I need to re-glue that. Like, I hate it when boxes start coming apart. I don't want them to get damaged. So this is technically 1000 Toys thing. It's interesting. They usually do some pretty good super articulated things, right? Okay. Oh, there's a black body buck for holding the armor when it's not on there. Okay, so top layer you have RYO. And all of the armor. Oh, his toes are bent up there. Seems loose. So that's pretty neat, not gonna lie. So he's about 6 inches or so, maybe 5.5. I like the nice cartoon accurate face. It looks pretty cool. Got the crazy anime hair. And aside from Dragon Ball and Sailor Moon, this was the like only anime that I was aware of back in the day. I have the DVD sets, even the OVAs for when it ended, stuff like that. So definitely familiar. Okay, so this is cool. Oh, that's so weird. All right, so you have the handles of the swords, the blades of the swords, and you have the sheaths. So you can either have, instead of having, that's weird. Okay, so I think instead of having the swords actually go in the sheaths, you just have the handles, and you either use them or you don't. That's freaking weird. I'll say, maybe it's just the, again, just packaging the silver. I kind of would have liked those to have been chrome, but I'm okay with them being that. So yeah, this is a body blank for the armor to be stored in like sitting mode before they transform. Okay, so you get different hands. It looks like sword holding hands, expressive hands. You got smirking face, yelling face with mask on, because like they do have the mask. That does look like the when he's doing his attack, which was the like flare up now, whatever that was in Japanese. That's interesting. Just the blank body there. I wonder if those backs of the hands are just there. And it does come with the chair, which is kind of cool. But it looks cooler in the thing. That's interesting that the instruction. All right, let me look at the instructions just real quick, because this is one of those things I don't want to fuck it up. This was not cheap, but not super expensive either. Like I said, I need to hit up Nate and find out why he didn't send me my my Mando. Okay, so this is the instruction on how to put all the things on. Yep, I was right. So the swords, that's so weird. I've never seen. Oh, this is not a. I'm used to Transformers and fold out booklets. Oh, that's weird how the head comes apart. Look, he's got a little dongle, and you take the top of the head off, then you take the face off. That's weird. Okay, so apply the side armor, back armor, chest armor. Oh, that's cool how that works. You tuck it down onto the top and you clip it in. That's going to be interesting. Take off the regular shoulder pads, give him the new ones, push the other thing down. So in a lot of ways, it's going to be similar to the old toys. Now, in theory, they're going to do all of the Ronin Warriors, which means I'm going to spend some money. Okay, so you take off the old armor, including the backs of the hands. So wait, do you have more like knuckle dusters, or do you take the ones off of the armor? Oh, see, I was wondering about that. So the ones that are here, you actually take off. So I think what I'll end up doing review-wise is Ryo by himself, have the armor on the standby body, and then put everything together. This is cool. Okay, so those go on their side skirts. Now, the biggest issue the old ones had were the soft rubber plastic side skirts, and those just suck. So I don't know if it's my camera or what. Like, it just doesn't seem to be able to focus. So, in theory, these are not soft rubber. Damn, you gotta take the toes off? You remove the whole toe. Place the new armor. That is the one thing the old ones did cool. The armor and stuff clipped on to just clipped onto his body, so it actually and it worked. I mean, this is kind of crappy, only in the fact that you have to remove stuff. So the armored head. Oh, okay. So he only has the specific. Wait a second, hold on. I gotta double check back here on the head parts. Okay, so you can use the same head parts to do the helmet. So the helmet comes on separately. Huh, that's interesting. Okay. Different hands. Oh, he does have just blank fists. That's cool. He does look really awesome, not gonna lie. And ultimately, getting the Inferno armor down the line would be the main thing to do. So, I'm excited. This is a new venue for me, especially considering the manufacturer, stuff like that. Um, and yeah, Sentinel, 3,000 toys. Um, I'm excited. So that's the instructions. So let's just do the thing, shall we? I gotta see what he feels like in hand here. So I gotta hit up Nate and ask why he didn't send the Heavy Mando. Okay, this is what I hate about certain clamshell designs. It's holding on tight. Somewhere in the middle. Being careful. There we go. Alright. So let's play with Ryo here. Looks good. I'm supposed to be editing instead of shooting this video. Come on, everybody. Oh well, okay. Nice. Oh, ooh, look at the articulation there. See, this is one of those things, like, I knew it did it, so the shoulder armor flip-flops, goes up like that, so it's attached to the top of the shoulder, so, but the only thing that sucks is, you know, it can't go down. It needs panel lining. That's like the Gundam builder in me always thinks he needs panel lining. It feels nice, though. Feels really solid. Just T-mounted ball joints there. Swivels on the hips. Nothing is like super open. Double jointed elbow that actually covers down really nice. The only thing that sucks is the big screw holes in the back. That's like, part of me goes like, yeah, that's a throwback to the original toys. Let's see here. His head seems too small, but one thing that was always weird about their design is their legs are super long, like way out of proportion for a real human being, you know? So it's just a little bit weird. Oh yeah, but look at that attitude. Look at that. He's ready. That's cool. It is really neat. Okay, so let me... Oh, there's some blue highlights to his hair. That's interesting. I didn't expect that. And he has the weird bits on the back of the ankles. That was something that you could do, like a weird gimmick they engineered into the original toys with those spring-loaded joints. Like everything was on a hinge and it had a spring so the legs and arms and everything could do, but you could grapple with them. You're meant to use their hands to grapple and hold into positions, and the instructions usually told you how to do that, which was really awesome. Okay, let's start with the helmet. Trying to tell if it's painted or raw plastic. Kind of hard to tell with red. Silver is definitely painted on. That's fine. Once again, I feel like it needs... it might all be red paint, because you can see in there just a little bit of whatever. So you have to take the hair off, basically. Let me grab one of these spare faces. Let me see if I can do a helmeted head real quick. Or let's do this so I can build up suspense for when I do the real review later this week. I might do the real review tomorrow. So let's set him up with his armor. So let's go with this. I don't have enough space here. I got too much going on. And I am supposed to be editing. Okay, so there's that face. We'll grab the faux body here, which is equally as articulated, by the way. This is straight up the same type of body. It's just funny that they have it separately. Oops, I shook his faces all up. Oh well. Let's go with the helmet. Split it. Okay, that comes apart pretty easy. Plug the face on. So this is going to be the empty armor setup. pretty cool. So like that. I digs it. Okay. Shoulders. Oh, okay. See, this seems like something you're not going to want to do that often. Well, the plastic feels pretty good, so I guess it's not that bad. Little loose fit. Like it plugs on fine, it just feels floppy in hand. Okay. Oh, I forgot the side parts here. What was supposed to go on first? My bad. These, oh, they peg into each other. Okay, neat. I was wondering how that was gonna stay on. I believe you do the back first. Oh yeah. Okay, so other than having no neck that functions, it does have the armor. So I doubt you can see what I'm doing. Let me move this a little closer. And yes, I always have the box of stuff behind me. Okay, so you're meant to drop it down from above, hook it on there, and then push it into there. Oh, that's neat. Okay. That's pretty cool. Okay, let me... Oh. Can it move? Well, I guess it's supposed to move, but it doesn't. Okay, waist pieces. Oh yeah, definitely not soft plastic. That's for sure. Ah! I believe this is a crotch. That's a back skirt, right? You do have a hinge, that's a good thing. Okay. So, we'll go... I think that's the wrong side there. Okay. Okay, this is awkward because, like, how are you supposed to put these side skirts on someone who's sitting? They don't fit. Okay, must look it up. Presumably it's the same way, but I guess with the way the legs are in place, it makes it awkward. Let go of my fingers. Okay. Oh, those are supposed to tab around the front and then back in the back. Okay, hold on. So the longer ones go around the front. The wider, flatter ones go around the back. Like that. But if he's sitting, once again, how are you supposed to manage that? Oh, still doing them backwards. So that means I had it right front the first time. So this needs to come up and over the crotch. Okay, this is slightly awkward. Okay, that's that. Okay, and then do the back, then the front, right? Yeah, for some reason. Oh yeah, that got it. Okay. It's a little bit weird dressing a samurai guy. Not gonna lie, a little weird. The front clip is being a pain. I can't hold it together and squeeze it in place at the same time. Come on. Come on, Wildfire, work with me. This is so I can see what's going on. There, had it and then it popped off. There we go. Okay, so I can tell you right now what's going to be the worst part. Just messing around with that. Okay, so arms down. Speaking of that, might as well do the arms. Are they labeled left and right? Yes, they are. Good. Armor on. I was going to say, I bet this one doesn't have toes to remove. Because that wouldn't make sense. Although, it just occurred to me, since this is a good stand-in, whenever you take the parts off of Ryo, like, you know, the armor parts that all get replaced, they all fit right back on this. So that's cool. And I just popped his handguard off. Where did that go? Yes. Oh, that's ironic. So wait, are the knuckle dusters only on the one side? Guess so. Okay, so there we have it so far. Now I need foot armors. Foot armors. Ooh, that's pointy. That's real pointy. Ow. Yeah, that wouldn't fly as an American toy, I'll tell you that right there. Those are super pointy. Good thing I poked my thumb directly into it. I'm probably going to feel that for a while. Okay. And then the knee armor spikes. Good lord. Look at that. Okay, so how do these... Are these just friction fit? Oh, it's got a magnet. Interesting. Hold on. Is it? Ha! Okay, that answered that question before I even got it all the way out of my mouth. I do have to send this, when I have it done, I have to send it to my buddy Brian, because we both grew up watching this show, and we both had the original figures. He had some, I had some, so together we basically had all of them. Like, he had most of the Warlords, I had most of the, I almost said Rangers, most of the actual Ronin Warriors. And I am not keen on this. Oh, that's a scary feeling. I do like that it comes with the double-handed blade for the final attack. So his flare up now. Okay, so which way does it? Too bad the chair is not magnetized to his butt. That would be great. I do believe he has the sword curve down. This, if I remember correctly. Yeah. So there's that. So it's Wildfire swords. They get replaced with the Soul Swords. Soul Swords of Fervor, as it were. That's cool. That's really freaking cool. And just because I have it out here. So you got the blades that plug on. That's neat. So this turned into an out-the-box review. Obviously, I'll put this up for the patrons first. Actually, just in general. That's neat. I like that. So that was always cool. You know, he holds it back, you know, spins, fire shoots out of everything. That kind of situation. Now, the different faces are a little wonky. Like, really reminds me of Gunpla. Like some of the figurized standard. Focus on it. It's like, I don't want to focus on anything. Either way, that's actually really what this whole thing reminds me of. So that's cool. That's really cool. So like only usually in battle would he put on this faceplate, you know. So that's pretty cool. Not gonna lie, I digs it. I digs it a lot. Glad I got it. I really am. Like, I really, really loved Ronin Warriors as a kid. You know, like I said, early teen years. And to have such a thing now in my collection is awesome. How do the hands do? Basic ball joints. Ooh, that's very Bandai-like. I don't know if I like that. Give me a left hand, please. Ooh, I do not like that joint at all. That's not cool. It's not cool, man. Everything is keyed nicely. The plastics feel good. Everything except for that I just dealt with there. Now, if you could get him into like the position where he's like doing the armor summoning, like, you know, armor and wildfire, you know, that kind of thing. Oh wow, okay, yeah. So look, the hair is on a separate piece than the rest of the head. That's so weird. I've never had a figure like this. Yeah. So he does look really good. Okay, I'm not going to mess with putting the armor on him right now. Once again, wish that they were panel lined. I feel like it's the only thing that's missing. And it's funny because I was basically at one point asking for like a figurized standard version of these guys because it would be like so easy to do in theory. And basically that's what this is. It's a very nice feeling figurized standard version of these figures. So as they come out, obviously I'll be getting them. You know, there's no ifs, ands, or buts. I pulled the trigger on the first one. If they're gonna do the rest, I assume that Sage would be next, unless they start on the Warlords next. Like if they do Anubis or somebody next, you know, just bounce back and forth between the 5 Ronin Warriors or the 4 Warlords, eventually leading to a Taupa. Fuck your Taupa. Oh, how do you get the swords in the hands? Like, okay, I gotta figure this one out. Like, the regular swords, it makes sense, but how do you get those swords in there? Super vague instructions. Thanks. Like, literally does not, like, this doesn't come apart. That doesn't come apart, so that's just gonna be cram it into the hand. I hate that. Like, the regular swords make sense because you can just push it past the I don't like it at all. Ah, fart nuggets. Those wrist pegs suck. So like, I gotta hope that that's blue plastic, not blue paint. It's shiny like paint though. Like, I would have made it to where you can at least pop off one of the guards. The Hibiki. Man, that did not feel good. I mean, it's a super tight grip once it's there. Like, I mean, he's got a hold of that. That's not a problem. I assume he'll be able to two-hand it just by how flexible this is. It's got butterfly joints, yeah? Yeah. Should be able to two-hand it. There we go. It's like the shoulder is like, no, I'm not really going to go up that way. Oh, it's because I'm stupid, that's why. That's good. I like that right there. Alright, so I'm going to call that right there on this out the box reaction and review. I like it. I can't wait for more of them. Especially, you know, the rest of the actual Ronin Warriors themselves. Sage was always like my favorite because he was like the cool blonde-haired guy who talked like this. The RYO. I don't know how you're supposed to do that. And of course, I am absolutely keen on getting the Inferno armor down the line. If they give us a white blaze / black blaze, that's gonna be like the epic part. It's like you give us the frickin' tiger with the swords and everything, and the different warlords, and the one guy, I don't remember his name, but he was basically another type of Ronin, the one who had the soul swords in Black Blaze. I don't remember his name. He was not, you know, RYO had to beat him eventually to get the soul swords. So if they give us that guy too, that'll be interesting as a separate figure. What the hell? Box is being stupid. I just want to get it all contained. I don't want everything flopping about, as it were. Yeah, I gotta send that to Brian or show it to him. Because that's cool. Like, originally I thought this was supposed to be a... I thought it was going to be like a statue. But no, it's a really, really neat and slightly overly done figure. But I digs it. Thanks, Nate. So go check out Nate's toy shop, toy store, whatever. I'll link it down below. He's on the Facebooks. He's got all kinds of stuff you can get. This is my first figure of this type, period. And yeah, he's got really good prices. I have several much larger robotic things to buy from him. So check that out later. And guys, remember, as always, keep on nerding.